So trinomials where a is greater than 1. So number 13 on set 3 of your packet, it reads 2x squared minus 15x plus 18. In this equation, quadratic equation, our a would be the 2 and 2x squared. So, and our c would be the 18. First, look at c and multiply it by 2 to get rid of a for right now. So we multiply it by 2 because that's our a value. So 18 times 2 equals 36. Next, we will have x squared minus 15x plus 36. In this case, you notice that 36 is positive and 15 is negative. So you will have to have two negative signs within your parentheses. Now we are going to fill in our parentheses with the two factors of 36 that when added together equal 15. So, running through the factors of 36, I found that 12 and 3, when added together, they equal 15. And when you take 12 times 3, it equals 36. So therefore, those are our two numbers. And you see that inside my parentheses, I added the two negative signs so that when negative 12 times negative 3 equals positive 36. Now, we're going to put back in a, or the 2, into our equation. So how we do that is we divide the 12 and the 3 both by 2. So 12 divided by 2 equals 6, and 3 divided by 2 equals 3 halves, or it'll be a fraction. So since 3 halves is a fraction, we will want it to multiply the x by 2 and the 3 halves by 2 over 1 to get rid of that fraction. Because the half, or the 3 2's, the 2 on the bottom as the denominator will cancel out by the 2 over 1. So that results in our answer of x minus 6 times 2x minus 3. Now let's look at number 14 on your page. We have 5p squared plus 22p minus 48. So first we're going to look at that c again and multiply it by our a value, or 5, to get rid of a for right now. So 48 times 5 equals 240. Next, we will have p squared plus 22p minus 240. So what do you think we're going to do? We're gonna look for our greatest common factors that when you multiply by each other, it's going to equal 240, and when you add them together, they're going to equal 22. We also notice that our 240 is negative and our 22 is positive. So in order to get that, we're going to have one negative sign in one of our parentheses and one positive sign inside of our other parentheses. So the factors that, running through the factor tree of 240, the factors that when multiplied together equals 240, and when added together equals 22, are positive 30 and negative 8. Now we put back in a, or the 5, as we did in the equation before. So we want to divide 30 and the negative 8 both by 5. Since 30 divided by 5 equals positive 6, and since negative 8 divided by 5 will be a fraction, we will want to multiply the x in that set of parentheses by 5 and the negative 8/5 by 5 over 1 to get rid of that fraction. So that will cancel out the denominator in that fraction, and our x will turn, or our p will turn into 5p. Our answer will be p plus 6 times 5p minus 8. Now, why don't you take a few minutes on your own and do problems 15 through 20 on your own. Go ahead and pause this video to work on the problems and do your own work, and then we will check them in class. Now, number 21, okay? We have the difference of squares. X squared minus 4 Notice that there is no b, so this is a square. What is the square root of 4? 2. Also notice that 4 is negative, so we must have a positive and a negative as our signs inside of our parentheses. Now set up our two parentheses. We have x minus blank and x plus blank. We don't know what those two numbers are quite yet. But we do know that we're going to have one negative and one positive. Next, we're going to insert our square root inside the parentheses. So the square root of 4 is 2, so x minus 2 times x plus 2 will get us x squared minus 4. In order to check and make sure we got the right answer, we can use our FOIL method to check it and see if we get back to the original problem, that is x squared minus 4. Now, why don't you try problems number 22 through 26 on your own. Make sure you check your work by using the FOIL method. And if you get back, once you use the FOIL method, if you get back to the original problem, then you know you got the right answer. If not, try again. And please do homework number 1 in your homework packet. Thank you.